in control of the corner, as he should be. I mean, there should only be one voice in that corner.
After 5 rounds, guys, how do you have it?
Well, my score is 47-47.
Me too.
Is it?
Are we copying each other? Dead even, man.
I thought
That's 3 rounds to 2, Marquez.
We're into round 6. Let's see how it goes. Marcus regaining his rhythm, getting a right hand.
There's less in the corner of Pacquiao tonight than there has been in some previous fights when all of his entourage are over there screaming at him.
And Freddie obviously in control of the corner, as he should be. I mean, there should only be one voice in that corner.
After 5 rounds, guys, how do you have it?
Well, my score is 47-47.
Me too.
Is it?
Are we copying each other? Dead even, man.
I thought
That's 3 rounds to 2, Marquez.
We're into round 6. Let's see how it goes. Marcus regaining his rhythm, getting a right hand in there. And it took him a couple of rounds after what happened in round 3, then round 4, but he bounced back nicely in round 5, and you guys were pointing out a little bit toward the middle to the end of round 4, Manny had to back off for whatever reason. He had him in trouble.
Well, after what we saw in the first fight, I don't think anybody I don't think anybody could count Marquez out after being knocked down. You know he's getting back up and he's going to regroup. Good shots.
Good. Right, left from Manny, then Marquez tries to counter, and Manny feeling a little bit here now. Manny loves it when he can just load up. The problem is when he misses. There's a body shot. This is the kind of fight that keeps you on your edge of the seat. You just never know. Any second. Manny not exactly jabbing his way through round 6.
No, and he's leaving himself off balance. So far, he really hasn't had to pay the price. Good shot.
He did there. Another left hand from Marquez. Marquez taking control of round 6.
Manny started taking some chances in this round, and he paid for it.
I don't know. I just don't see how you could turn a Manny Pacquiao into a jabber.
Not for very long.
Not for very long. I mean, it might be a good idea, but this is what he does. I mean, he's explosive. That's what his reputation has been.
Now, he had that great fight, that great punch and knockdown, but this has not been his best fight.
Not at all. And you know what? This would be 3 in a row that have been kind of lackluster.
As Marquez is really bored down to get into his rhythm in his fight.
Wow.
That keeps up. Marquez will drop. Will drop Manny. Very quick, very hard punches.
Shots.
Marquez doing his thing.
Come on, big boy. Deep breath. Deep breath, man.
All right, Manny, you're letting this get away from you. You're standing right in front of the poco. Necesitas rematar tus golpes, Juan. Y cambiarle. Cuando tires derecha, cambias el agancho. Tiras ahí, cambias el agancho con gancho izquierdo.
Throw the hook, Juan.
Open, no has tirado, no has podido dar un open.
And then the uppercut. Come on, throw the uppercut. Let's take a look at round 5, a controlled, measured round by Juan Manuel Marquez.
There was a great combination. Here it is there. It was a left uppercut followed by an overhand right. Stunned, man. He got it, stopped him right in his tracks.
And I can't help but remember how hard he hit the canvas in round 3, and here we are. And it should be mentioned that I've heard of hard training camps, but what he does to himself is above and beyond the call of duty. At 15,000 feet, guys, I've skied at 12,000, 13,000 feet and couldn't breathe. And these guys are up there in this concrete hut. I mean, you talk about putting yourself through it.
That's how much it meant to, well, both of these guys, really. Beautiful left from Marquez.
Wow, that was nice.
On the right.
I'll tell you one thing. Freddie Roach gave him a little version of Angelo Dundee's famous "You're blowing it, son.
Yes,
You're blowing it."
Yes, he did.
You're letting this fight get away from you.
Yep, and I couldn't agree more.
You can always count on Freddie to tell it like it is.
Good shot.
Good rib shot right there, underneath the rib cage. Those hurt. Marquez countering again. Marquez looking sharp. Long way to go in this fight.
The thing is, and we all know, and Marquez knows, and Manny knows, that he can turn it around in just in a blink.
If he gets the right opening, he can. As Marquez learned something in that third round.
Yeah, there is one great point there, and that is, for all the times Marquez has nailed Manny solidly, he still hasn't put him down.
That is the point in the last.
Came close.
That's right.
In the last
Again,
18-plus rounds.
Time.
Uh-oh.
Oh, boy, we got a cut on the headbutt. Yep.
Accidental headbutt.
Yep. Fine.
All right. Time in.
Boy. Right eye.
And a bloody nose. Not from the headbutt.
No. Fist butt.
Yeah, a fist butt.
The key for Marquez was to make an adjustment, and which was basically go back to basics. Look at his stuff.
Oh,
right
good
there.
combination inside. And here comes Manny back.
Wow.
Good sharp punch by Pacquiao.
That was an explosive burst by Marquez, and then Manny fired back.
Look at Manny using his spin. This is the Manny I know.
Wow.
Pacquiao
He puts
senses
himself-
something here.
Yeah, but he puts himself in so much jeopardy because his head is right up there.
But while, as you pointed out, he hadn't hit the canvas yet in 18
No, he hasn't.
plus rounds against this guy.
Came close in round 2, didn't he? Or
Yep.
round 1.
Round 1. Blood streaming down the cheek of Juan Manuel Marquez. We're going to look at it in the... Boy, I hate to see that in a fight of this caliber.
That stinks.
He's been there before, though.
Yeah, I don't think it'll stop.
Look at him intensely going in with a counter punching.
Wow.
You get the sense that Manny just might have to let it go. And if he can knock him out, he'll have to knock him down, but he hasn't done it. And Manny letting Marquez fight his fight. Wow, now there's blood underneath the eye. Maybe that's from his glove.
Yeah, I don't know if it's Manny's blood or if it's Marquez's.
I think it's Marquez's. Let's take a look at this thing.
He's cut 2.
No es nada, ¿eh?
Juan, it's a very little cut. It's nothing. Don't worry about it.
Cabezazo, headbutt. Cabezazo. Okay.
And there you see Pacquiao cut as well.
No gloves in those corners.
All right, Manny. That's the way to fight this guy. On your toes, in and out, speed. Manny, listen to me. He cannot handle your speed.
Freddie Roach getting really aggressive in the corner now with Manny, and here you see a tremendous flurry. They want Marquez to flurry with him. They feel that Pacquiao eventually will have the edge that way because he's got the greater hand speed.
They're probably right. His hands are heavier, but Manny's head is just up there to be nailed.
What will round 8 bring?
I have no clue who's going to win this fight.
I'm enjoying the hell out of it, though.
I didn't have any clue before we got here. I've been trying to figure it out, and it's just unpredictable between these two. A classic matchup for the ages, and we're in round 8 now. How do you guys have it after 7?
Well, so I have it 66-66.
Me too.
Oh, God.
Dead even, man.
Oh, good right hand, and Manny.
He's blinking his eye.
He's blinking his eye.
That right hand hurt him. Went right into the eye.
It might have stung on that cut, guys. Now he's got his attention. Oh, this
He's
is
still blinking that eye.
Yeah, it's hard to see. That's a major factor. Losing his vision.
He looks like what used to happen when a fighter got thumbed. You know, that doesn't happen anymore, but he is really covering up that eye.
That was Marquez's best body punch of the fight. That one hurt Pacquiao.
Manny's in trouble.
He wants him to bring it, he says. That means he's in trouble.
That body punch hurt Manny Pacquiao.
Yes, sorry.
He felt it down here. Manny's bleeding.
He's protecting that rib cage, too. You notice see where he keeps bringing that right arm down.
Marquez Determination on his face.
Marquez ought to go for it here because I think he has a chance.
That might be his best chance.
I agree. I don't know if he senses Manny's predicament or not.
Sometimes when you're in there, it's harder to see than when you're out here.
Especially if you got a wildly unpredictable guy like Pacquiao in there. You got to walk that fine line, but this might be the time where he needs to unleash. Manny's having trouble seeing out of that eye.
Wow.
And he's getting hit and tagged. He's hurt, but he's still got a lot of power.
It's just deafening in here.
And that blood is pouring out from Pacquiao. That's why he grimaced. I think the punch stung him so much it ripped it open, and he felt it.
Another body punch hurt Pacquiao.
Yep.
Those body shots are taking their toll on Manny Pacquiao. They're slowing him down.
I think the body punches have hurt him more than anything to the head so far.
How tense is this?
My palms are sweaty, I'll tell you that.
That's same with me. I tell you what, Manny being very cautious right now. There, he just got tagged up the stairs. Will Marquez finally be able to put the Pac-Man on the canvas? He's withstood the last two fights. Marquez 4 trips to the floor. And here he is again, looking to knock down the Pac-Man. Pac-Man now, he's opening up.
Oh, boy. Pacquiao is
Final
very
15
dangerous.
seconds. One punch for Pacquiao could turn this around right now. Marquez has probably taken a slim lead after this round. Let's see the corners go to work.
That's close to a 10-8 round.
Above and below.
Boy, they're really working on that eye. It's bothering Pacquiao. Now, look at that body shot. Look at how he doubled over from it.
That's the same punch that stopped Bobby Pacquiao 2 nights ago down the road.
That's
Same
right.
exact shot.
And that's the one that bothered him to the eye.
Look at that. It's rare you see that visible an effect on a fighter.
I think he's got 2 cuts now. One from one of those punches.
I think that's the most dominant round of the fight, even, notwithstanding the knockdown.
Let's see if Manny can turn it around in round 9 and get this fight back even, at least on our announcers' cards here. It has not disappointed, to say the least.
I think it's been better than the first fight so far. Really, more damage.
Isn't that amazing?
Don't you think? More damage from Marquez.
Manny's right eye, right cheek swelling. He's got to find a way to turn this around. Marquez has been doing pretty much what he wants to do from round 5 on, surviving a vicious punch that put him on the canvas. Not just the punch, but the way his head bounced off the canvas like a pumpkin. But he got up, survived somehow, and here he is. Perhaps his best round of the fight, round 8. And we are in round 9. And Manny trying to press the charge.
Yeah, and Marquez trying to lure him into a trap, but you don't want to wait too long, because Pacquiao could, pick up some momentum here.
Yeah, and of course, every second that goes by and you're not hurting him, he's recovering.
Good.
There's a great shot. While Marquez is waiting, Pacquiao blasted him one.
Proves your point.
Manny trying to turn it around after getting pelted in the 8th round.
Pacquiao trying to find the rhythm, the way again that Marquez found his again in the 5th round.
Marquez getting countered that time. Marquez now missing with a combination. Seems like he's sharpshooting for that eye a little bit. Left hand gets in for Pacquiao.
Marquez waiting much too long, and Pacquiao is taking advantage of it in this round. Pacquiao having a good round.
Yes, he is.
Oh, another clash. I'm wondering how much that great 8th round took out of Marquez. I'm not going to believe for a second he's getting tired in this fight, but he is the older fighter at 34.
Hey, sir, he does seem to have taken this round off a little bit.
Inside a minute, round 9. Manny having a good round, pushing Marquez back.
Yeah, but there was an effect. That left hook that Marquez landed to the temple was a little bit of an effect on Manny.